Where? Uh,
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, hello. Excuse me. My name is Nigori. Usu Nigori.
Usu Nigori. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the fridge. It's a great place to chill.
I see. What's your name?
I'm Doburoku.
Doburoku? I've never heard of you.
Well, I must admit I don't get around much anymore. I kind of hard to find these days.
Well, Doburoku, it's nice to meet you. I have to say, there's something different about you.
No, actually, I was thinking the same thing about you. Uh, aren't you unfiltered? Like me? I didn't want to say anything, but I noticed you've got that whole sediment thing going on.
You noticed. I'm so embarrassed. Well, I'm not unfiltered, but I've got well, it's complicated. Try not to judge me.
Usunagori, don't be shy. I can see you're elegant, graceful, and light. You've got lots to be proud of. Me, people say I'm not even refined. They won't even label me Seishu.
Doburoku, stop. Don't say that. I say let people love us for who we are.
Uh,
You're full of character, and like you said, there isn't much of you around, and that makes you special.
Me, Doburoku? Special? Oh, Usunagori, let's make everything we can of our time here in the fridge together.
Yes, let's hope nothing ever comes between us.
Hello Sake Geeks, welcome back. Dominic here, the Sake Geek, with another video for you guys. Tonight we're going to look at, as you noticed in the opening video there, some kind of outsiders in the sake world, mainly Nigori and Doburoku. A lot of us have heard the expression unfiltered sake, and when we think unfiltered sake, we tend to think of this stuff, the cloudy stuff called Nigori, when actually Nigori is technically filtered. Nigori is by legal definition, on the back label you can see seishu. And what seishu means is refined alcohol or clear alcohol, something that's passed through some kind of a membrane. So even though there's still some sediment from the ferment in there, it is technically seishu. So sake makers can make this, however much of it they want, because it's just like regular sake. It's refined, it's passed through a membrane. Now, not all membranes are created equal. Some are obviously much finer, so the kind that you would press the sake ferment through to make a clear sake would be different from the one that you use to make this. So is there such a thing as unfiltered sake in this way? So sake that comes just from the fermentation tank, the moromi? There is. It's hard to come by. It's called Doburoku. And when I was in Taipei a month ago, I was at the International Wine and Spirit Festival and I found a bottle of this Doburoku. Now, I have been to sake breweries before. I've tasted the moromi straight from the tank. So I was really excited to compare how that tasted with Doburoku. And so this one is from Yamaguchi Shuzojo in Yamaguchi Prefecture. And it's the Niwa no Uguisu. They make other sake as well, but this is a Doburoku that they make. And so Doburoku is really kind of a slice of history. Doburoku is what used to be made in rural areas of Japan by farmers when they had enough rice. If they had some extra to ferment, it's pretty straightforward to make, and you don't need to filter it or do any of the processing. You don't need to take out the rice solids. You just leave everything in there, as you can see. And this is very, very chunky If you can imagine orange juice with extra pulp, a very pulpy orange juice, kind of like that. Or if you've had amazake before, it's kind of the same texture as amazake. And again, so this one still has all of the rice solids left in it. This is some sake kasu. You can see that there. This is what gets pressed out to make the clear sake. So all of these rice solids are still in the bottle. And so it gives it a very unique texture. Now, some people don't gravitate towards these styles of sake because when you leave that much rice in the bottle, you do get more sweetness. You do take away some of the complexity of the sake. So for some people, it's kind of a dead end. Flavor-wise, it's just sweet and, you know, that kind of almost chalky mouthfeel. I think it's really interesting, and it's great to drink during the summertime, especially this yusu nigori. We'll pour it and have a look. Sparkling yusu nigori, which is light nigori from Shochikubai. It's their Mio. So it's a carbonated usu nigori, a light nigori. And there's really nice little bubbles in here, and this is quite nice. Be a great substitute for mimosa for brunch. Has very fine carbonation. It's sweet, and the alcohol is low. It's only 5%, so it's not going to have the same effect as a mimosa, certainly, but maybe a light mimosa. Very slight aroma of fruit here, maybe strawberry. Mostly just sweet rice aroma. Quite nice and very light, which is where the usu comes from. Now, Doburoku, on the other hand, as you can see from the bottle, is quite thick and is sticking, the sediment is sticking to the inside of the bottle. Most of the time, if you see Doburoku, it's not going to be served from a glass, because you do get that kind of sediment hanging on the sides. It doesn't really look that nice. So just to taste the Doburoku. Strangely enough, this one has more going on aromatically. There's some banana and tropical fruit there. It again is sweet. A little bit more alcohol presence on this one. The Niwa no Uguisu is 6% alcohol. And how does it compare to the Moromi straight from the tank? It's a bit more settled. When you're tasting that Moromi from the tank, it's still, you know, it's still fermenting. This could have been pasteurized, so I'm not sure. It might be worth knowing. But when I opened the bottle, there was no hiss or anything like that. So, Doburoku, if you can find it, get your hands on it. It's illegal to make in an ordinary sake brewery. You need a special permit to do it, and it can only be done in certain areas in Japan. So Doburoku is sometimes hard to find. I could even picture drinking this on the rocks, perhaps. Definitely both Nigori, or this Usu Nigori or Doburoku, excellent summertime drinks. They drink very well cold because of that sweetness. So if you see either of these products, give them a try. Hope you enjoyed our little drama in the refrigerator, and if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe on the bottom. We have more videos coming your way. Until next time, thanks for tuning in, and kanpai.